Hey, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, Brian, Bass Hunter, Marty, Travis Blanton, Nick Abear, Josh Caney, Thomas Campos, Josh McCray. We got a lot of folks in here tonight. Jordan Collins, thanks for stopping by. 13 folks. We got we got both bass hunters in here. We got Bass Hunter Tennessee, Bass Hunter Virginia. So thanks everybody for stopping in. I'm going to throw up I did finalize the bass tournament schedule is finalized. I'm going to show that tonight. You guys are going to start seeing some things out on YouTube and probably out on Facebook as well. We'll start advertising for people to participate. I did make some adjustments from the last live, talking to some folks, especially, hey, John Bandy, thanks for stopping by. Especially the smallmouth guys. I mean, everybody's like, yeah, we probably were a little early last year on the smallmouth. So we adjusted that a little bit. Hey, Mike, Dennis, thanks for stopping by. Hey, Chris, sorry you're working nights. I hope it's warm where you're at, because it's not warm in Virginia. Yeah, you're right, Brian. It's been more like ice fishing than anything else. It's right now, I think it's 25, it's 24. 24 in here in Virginia. When I woke up this morning, it was 7 at my house. 44, Chris. That's pretty good. Yeah, Marty, I got you. I got the stickers right there for the fishing show. Hey, Kenneth Tipton. Yep, I'm looking forward to the season as well. It's 11 in Oklahoma. My goodness. That is cold for Oklahoma. What part of Oklahoma are you in, Mike? I'm from McAllister. I think we've had this discussion before. There's 6 inches of ice on the lake. And Jordan, I know you got some ice up there. You're definitely in the ice fishing category now with 6 inches of ice. Hey, Spaceman, thanks for stopping by as well. So I am going to do a tackle giveaway here in just a little bit. Ardmore, okay. You're down. 11 is cold for Ardmore. It's real cold. 12 in East Tennessee, says the Bass Hunter. Brian, I hear you, but that's for the fishing show in Richmond on Friday is what I'm talking about, the stickers. So, but I'll throw a couple stickers in the tackle giveaway I'm going to give out tonight. So we got 20 folks in here. So let's go ahead. I'll throw this up twice where everybody can take a look at it. By the way, before I throw up the schedule, I got you, Brian. Omnia Fishing, of course, I've signed a contract with Omnia Fishing for this year for sponsoring our tournaments, and they are going to give us all 15% off, but they changed the discount code. The new discount code is scrolling across the bottom screen. It's SFO24. You get 15% off all your tackle at Omnia Fishing. They've given us a little bit more money this year, as well as some other discounts that are coming in the very near future. So get out there, support Omnia Fishing. They support us. They give us all the prizes for our tournaments. They're doing it more and more each year, so it's really, really good. Spaceman said we're in the low teens all week. Hey, 20 and 30s, man. That's almost fishing weather. I went out the other morning. It was 28. It got up to 42, but the wind started blowing. Whew, it was cold. I caught 4 bass, and I got 4 bass, and I was out of there. It was a little cold with that wind blowing about 10 to 12 miles per hour. So, hey, let me go ahead and throw up the finalized schedule. This is the finalized schedule, folks, for this year. I'll go ahead and get it thrown up here. And let me present. And this is the finalized schedule. The South Region Big Bass Tournament starts the 11th of March, and we did add a week. So it goes 11 through 15 April, 11 March through 15 April. The Northern Region Big Bass Tournament is 11 May through 15 June. We added a week to that as well. Then the 5 bass draw is basically the same as last year, 1 July to 17 August. I'm hoping it would be nice to get 2,000 people in that tournament this year. That's kind of my goal. I'd like to get 2,000 people participating in that tournament. We are going to throw the prize level up a little higher for that tournament this year. The smallmouth bass slam is 22 August through 19 September. We moved that later into the year for the smallmouth fishermen. They thought that would be a little bit better for the season. And then the fall slam is 20 September through 1 November. It's tough to get that fall tournament in. I know a lot of people out deer hunting, but some people deer hunt and fish at the same time. So as the map has changed a little bit, there's a north and south, and if you're in California, you can decide if you fish the north or the south, but you can only fish one of the tournaments. So that is where we're at. I'll show this again before the end of the night. But that's the finalized tournament. Like I said, people can start signing up as soon as they'd like. I'll push some advertisement out starting probably later this week. And then I'll do specifically for the Southern Big Bass tournament probably in 2 weeks. Usually I get a lot of participation in that. And by the way, I don't see John or Lindia, but I'm going to send. I can send it out there, but I'll email out the schedule to everybody. By the way, that's on my email list. But Lindia has been the South Big Bass champion 2 years in a row. We got to knock her off. You guys got to knock her off this year. I mean, it's great that she has won it 2 years in a row, but it'd be nice to have a new champion. If she wins it the third time, she wins it. But I think it's going to be pretty competitive this year. I've got a lot of folks interested in it. So. And she's not in here to defend herself, but I know she's tough. She's down for it. So that's where we're at. I think this schedule's the only tight part's going to be transitioning from the smallmouth tournament into the fall tournament. I've only got a day in between there, but I can handle that. I can figure that out. That's pretty easy. So any questions, concerns, thoughts? On the tournament schedule, or does anybody? I mean, all the rules are basically the same as last year, with the exception is I'm going to adjust the fall tournament a little bit. The team tournament, we had a little loosey-goosey last year, allowed some different slots, but I'm going to kind of tighten that up for the fall tournament. But we'll get to that in August, September. So a lot of time between then. So. I'll stop for just a second, see if anybody got any questions or anything pops up. I know it's real cold across most of the USA. So, I mean, even down in Florida, Gary's not in here, my buddy Gary, but I think he told me it was in the 30s. I mean, that's cold fishing for Florida. Matter of fact, I'm sure he's not fishing. So it's that time of year where it's tough to get out there. But, we're anxiously awaiting warmer weather as always, right, this time of year. So, but, if it gets in the 40s, I get out there typically, but it's the wind's blowing. It's supposed to be 60 here next week, Brian. I didn't see that. I've got to go to Colorado next week. I have my 6th grandchild was born yesterday. Atlas Shane was born yesterday. My wife's already out in Colorado. I've got to go out there and visit my new grandson. So I'm not going to be here next week. Well, I'll be here part of the week, but, if it's going to be 60 and I'm going to be in Colorado, I'm going to be pretty upset. Thank you. Thank you, Brian. Cold and wet in Florida, Kenneth, I'm sure it is. I would love some 60s for sure. Yes, Tony, all you have to do to sign up. Thanks for reminding me. All you have to do to sign up is email me at shaneflintoutdoors@yahoo.com. And I will respond to you with a welcome email and give you our basic instructions. And then about 2 days prior to the tournament kickoff, I will send everybody their participation code. And that's usually a number or letter like A01. It won't be A01, but A something or B something. And you have to have that participation code in all your photos of your fish. That's to validate that it's you that caught the fish, etc. So thanks for all the congratulations, folks. But yeah, all you have to do is email me at shaneflintoutdoors@yahoo.com. And let me just make sure. I think I have a banner that says that. Here you go. Let me change that. Edit it and do this. And then we'll have everything. There we go. My email is there at the bottom, shaneflintoutdoors@yahoo.com. That's all you have to do to register. And most of you are already subscribers to the channel, so that's all you have to do. So Tony Bailey, thanks for dropping in. Where you fishing from? What state are you in? Just curious. Hey, Russell, thanks for stopping in. Russell from RWA Fishing, who is freezing cold up in Washington, D.C. like I am. I'm going to get this tackle pack out because I got a big tackle pack to give away today. Texas. Okay, Tony. What part of Texas? Texas is a big state. Second biggest. So, yeah, it's cold everywhere right now, Tony. Before I moved to Virginia, I lived in San Antonio. I did Plano, Texas. All right. I was down in San Antonio, stationed there. I was still active duty Air Force, retired out there. So Plano's a nice area as well. Lots of good fishing in that area for sure. Brian saying, my wife saw the weather temps for next week and said she probably won't see me at all because I'll be fishing. I know you will. Well, hopefully, Brian, I haven't went and looked at Mooney, but I hope it's cleared up. It should have cleared up a little bit by now. But I seen Nick Abear in here. I seen he caught a nice one off the bank on a spinnerbait, if I'm not mistaken. Which is odd this time of year, but I mean, it happens. So, all right, folks, I am going to give a nice tackle pack away today. We got 24 folks in here. Main lake is clear. Okay, good to know, Brian. Clear as in like 6 foot, 8 foot viz, or just a foot or two? While I'm waiting on that. Nikki, that's a nice bass you caught for off the bank by the boat dock in the winter. Hey, Paul Casper, thanks for stopping by. Clear. Okay, I got you, Brian. I don't plan on going back to Lundy anytime soon. So let me show you what I got in this tackle pack. I was going through a bunch of Spaceman, how do you get Shane Flint spinnerbaits from last year? Great question. All you have to do is go to Shane Flint Outdoors, shaneflintoutdoors.com. Click on shop, and you can, when it comes up to shop, there'll be a thing there to buy Shane Flint Outdoor spinnerbaits. Thanks for asking. And you know, one of our sponsors, our local sponsor, is Bent Rod Lures. He makes those spinnerbaits. Once you hit that, click that, and order one, he'll have it to you pretty quickly. He's real quick at getting them out. So, Paul Casper, thanks again for stopping by. So I'll throw this out. Here's what we got in this tackle pack tonight. I got a 5-pack of topwater frogs. Quite a bit. Everybody loves frogs, right? A Strike King Hybrid Hunter, which this helped me win a place in a tournament down in Lake Eufaula, Alabama. And I got a Vicious lipless crankbait in red and yellow craw color, 3/8 ounce. I've got a pack of my favorite color, Kitech Easy Shiner, 4.5 inch Copperfield. How does this tackle giveaway work? I'll tell you in just a second, Thomas. Let me show you what I got in it first. And then I've got a pack of Z-Man Elastec diesel minnows. And I've got a topwater. This is old topwater, man. I remember this when I was a kid, the Knocker B from Bagley's. They came back out with them. It's a pencil topwater, similar to a Xeris Spook. I seen it and I had to buy it. And of course, a spinnerbait. You wouldn't be getting a good tackle pack if you didn't get a spinnerbait from me. Some Zoom 7-inch June bug augertail worms. The Rattling Rat. And I bought like 5 of these, and I had 2 of the same color. And I seen this from watching Bass Hunter and Mike Pendleton of Big Bait Posse catches smallmouth on these, on the rat. So rat given away here. And then finally, if you don't know what these are Zoom trick worms and lime truce. These catch bass when they're spawning. You can't, if you see a bass on the bed and throw this on there, wacky worm style, I don't care if it's a 1 pounder or a 10 pounder, they suck this up. This is one of my secret weapons for bass on the bed. And of course, a couple Shane Flint Outdoors pictures. So that's a lot of tackle. A lot of tackle to give away. And how's it going to work? Typically, I have my buddy Gary Damaris write down a number. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to text him because he's been a knucklehead and say, give me a number between 1 and 30. And he's going to pick the number if he's not napping. If not, I'm going to just write a number down. So what will happen is I'm going to write a number down, or Gary's going to give me a number, and I'm going to say go, and you guys guess the number. The first person that guesses the number wins the tackle pack. It's that simple. No easier way to do it than, hey, but there he is. Speaking of Gary, I need to text me a number, Gary. Hey, James from Cranking and Yanking. Now I need more folks. Now I need a bigger number. So between 1 and 30, Gary, is what we're looking at. Hey, guys, hit the old thumbs up if you don't mind. Helps the old algorithm. Okay, Gary's got a number. We've got, man. So a number, when I say go, folks, type in a number between 1 and 35, and the first one to guess the number is going to win the tackle pack. Go. Just start typing. It takes like 5 seconds for me to see it. The first number that comes up wins. Stop. It's already guessed. Wow, that was quick. Let me go up here. Man, all those numbers came out the same time. The number, yeah, Gary said stop. The number was 17, and we have the first person to get to 17 was Mike Stewart. So, Mike, you have won that tackle pack that I just showed everybody. 17 was the number. So send me an email. Man, Russell, you were right there. Mike was first. Send me your email or send me your address to my email address, ShaneFlintOutdoors@yahoo.com, and I'll get that mailed out to you probably tomorrow or the next day before I go to Colorado. So congratulations. That was easy and fast. Man, that was pretty quick. Sometimes we're sitting there waiting for people to guess the number for a while, but that was pretty quick. So I'll get that out to you, Mike. Just make sure you email me your address. And probably I got an appointment in the morning, but on the way back, I will get that out to you. So pretty good haul of tackle. So, all right. One of the things I want to do is got 25 folks in here. Let me throw out the schedule again, folks. Let me share my screen real quick. And again, for those that just came in, this is the finalized schedule. Make sure I get it here. So many clicks. There we go. So this is the finalized 2024 tournament schedule. For all those that are going to participate, hopefully you all participate. This is where we're at. The Southern Region Big Bass Tournament starts the 11th of March. So go ahead if you're going to fish in that one. Sooner you get Sooner you get registered, the better. And then just like I said, I can email this out to everybody that fished in these tournaments last year. I'll email these slides out either today or tomorrow. You'll see an email from me at shaneflintoutdoors@yahoo.com. So, and then I did change the map for those of you from last year. There is no west this year. It's only a north and south. So if you're in the blue, you fish the northern big bass. If you're in the red, you fish the southern big bass. If you live in California, you get to choose. You can fish the north or the south, but you can't fish both. So if you live in whatever state you get your mail in, by the way, some of you live like on the West Virginia border or the border of another state. The state that you get your mail in is the state that you fish. Is the state you'll fish that region. So if you're in Kentucky and you fish in Indiana, you're in the southern region, and vice versa. If you're in Indiana but you fish in Kentucky, you're fishing in the northern region. So wherever you get your mail is where you the state you fish from. So there we go. Brian, I will make sure I bring a sticker to the show. Where you don't have a sticker on your kayak, I'm disappointed in you. I don't see Mike. I see Russ as well. Are you on Facebook as well? Yeah, we have Facebook, James, Facebook, and we're on StreamYard. So you can see, I can see Facebook and YouTube as well. So both of them. So any questions, concerns on the tournament schedule? Again, I want to throw that out there. Again, thank you all. Sean Lau, thanks for stopping by. See some names, Lucky Cat, some names that I haven't got to say. Thanks for stopping in. Erica won before. I know she got her tackle pack. As a matter of fact, I think her husband won as well. So thanks for everybody for stopping in tonight. Like I said, if you're ready to register for the tournament, email me at shaneflintoutdoors@yahoo.com. I'll try to respond to you. What happens is usually I get flooded the first few days when people start registering. It may take me a day or two to respond to your initial email, but you'll get a welcome email, which will include the discount code, which you already guys know. It's changed to SFO24. There's also supposed to be another discount code that I'm waiting for Omnia to send just for folks that fish the tournament for the Omnia Pro app and some other things that are coming up. So that welcome email will have that in, our general instructions. And then again, for those who haven't fished the tournaments before, just fishing it this year, you will get your participant code 2 days, a day or two prior to the kickoff of the tournament. I like to do 2 days where you have time to make a little sticker or make a card for your to carry with you when you're fishing. And as always, when you take your picture on the bump board, again, for those who haven't fished before, we're a links first tournament. So you take a picture of the fish on your bump board, and then your biggest fish or your big fish you want to weigh. You have to take a picture holding a digital scale full length where we can see it. So the weight is a tiebreaker. And yes, we have used weight in the past for a tiebreaker. So, and actually we've done it twice. We had to use the weight for a tiebreaker in 2 different tournaments. So make sure you weigh your bass as well. So, all right, Marty, I'll be swinging by your house about 8:15, somewhere in there. I'll text you. We got the Richmond Fishing Show to get to. I feel like I'm going to make a hole in my wallet. I'm going to have a lot more tackle. I'm replacing all the tackle I'm giving away probably. All right. So again, everybody, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. Spread the word on the tournaments, please. The more we get in, the better. Omnia has given us more prizes this year. The bigger we can grow this, the more prizes we get. And by the way, we do have some other sponsors that are jumping in this year. I'm working that with the contracts. That's, once you get sponsored, you have to deal with a little bit of the contract messiness, but we're working that, and hopefully we can have several sponsors in a couple of our tournaments this year. So it's looking good for sure. So, all right, folks, stay warm. If and good luck if you do get out there fishing. And take care. Go ahead and give me those emails sending in to register in the tournament, and we'll get you signed up. So everyone have a good night. Appreciate you, and we'll talk to you soon.